not a good way to dispose mail, especially that has your name on it. And I will explain why. Identity theft is a serious problem. Some identity theft victims are able to resolve their problems quite quickly, but others, unfortunately, spend days and large amounts of money trying to repair their identity. Each one of us is at risk every time we use our credit card or our debit card when we make a purchase. Even when we throw paper away that has our name on it, we put ourselves at risk. When I was younger, I used to throw away mail without shredding it at all. However, one day, one of my close friends became a victim of identity theft, and I realized how I should be more careful with my information. Identity theft can happen to anyone, but knowing how it occurs can help us take the necessary precautions to lessen our risk. First of all, I want to define what identity theft is according to the Federal Trade Commission. Identity theft occurs when someone uses your information, such as your name, social security number, or credit card number, without your consent to commit a fraud. The Federal Trade Commission has estimated that about 9 million Americans each year have their identity stolen. A survey conducted in 2003 by the Identity Theft Resource Center found that only 15% of the victims found out about the theft through proactive action taken by a business such as a bank. Also, the average time spent by the victims trying to resolve their problems is about 330 hours. According to the Identity Theft Resource Center, there are 5 types of identity theft. There's criminal identity theft, which is posing as another person when apprehended for a crime. Financial identity theft, using another person's information to obtain goods and services. Identity cloning, using someone's information to assume his or her daily life. Medical identity, using someone's identity for medication. And lastly, child identity theft. Children's social security numbers are valuable because not much information is attached to them. Therefore, the fraud can go undetected for many years until the child becomes an adult. So now that we know what identity theft is, what types exist, how do thieves actually get a hold of our information? The answer can be more shocking than you think. Easiest ways are obtaining your social security or credit card numbers. However, more skilled thieves are able to use a variety of ways. According to an article published by Ebony in October 2007 called Identity Theft, thieves are vigilant of those pre-approved credit card offers sitting in your mailbox. They also scavenge your trash cans, trash bins, looking for bills, receipts, bank statements, and so forth. The author advised that you should not leave bills and bank statements or other personal information lying around, especially if you have people that can go in and out of your home. A surprising number, about half of all fraud committed, is done by people that you know, such as friends, family, and in-home caregivers who can easily access your information. Other ways thieves are able to steal identity, according to the FTC, are through scheming using a device that stores credit card information when your cards are being processed, phishing, pretending to be a financial institution such as a bank to try to get information out of you. They can also redirect mail to another location by submitting a change of address form. Thieves can also bribe employees who have access to sensitive information. We now know some of the ways thieves can get our information. So then what are the ways we can protect ourselves? We cannot fully stop identity theft, but there are some easy ways to greatly lessen our risk, according to the Identity Theft article. 3 easy steps we can take to prevent us from joining the unfortunately large number of victims are, first, we can deter thieves by using online secure banking and using direct deposits so we can rely less on bank statements. Also, don't carry many documents or pieces of paper that identify you in your wallet. Do not carry your social security around. Secondly, you can prevent identity theft or by checking your bank accounts and other records regularly to see if there's any suspicious activity. Lastly, if you suspect that you've been targeted, call 1-866 ID hotline and then call one of the major were provided to the major predicting reporting agencies. The identity theft report can permanently block all fraudulent information as well as theft from appearing in your credit reporting. We now know how serious identity theft is and how everyone is at risk. Now we know what steps to take to prevent it. In conclusion, identity theft is a serious issue, but knowing more about it and how it occurs can help us take the necessary precautions.